What a trip. What a trip.
Yeah, crazy.
Before we talk about the fight, let's talk about fight week and your experience in Saudi Arabia. You've been there a few times now, but this one looked completely different. You saw the internet's reactions to the photos that were coming out. How insane was the collection of legends and celebrities that were in Saudi during fight week?
For me, it was like, it was the first one, because I realized it was a big event, obviously, because, Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury. But then I didn't realize how huge it was till we got to this lunch, and I just thought it'd be like a few people, whatever. But I just walked into this room and it was just like, the faces I was seeing, it just kind of blew me away, because it was like all these legends and whatnot from fighting, boxers, MMA guys. It was like almost like some kind of Justice League or Avengers meetup. I was in the room just like, what the fuck? And then, seeing some old faces like Lennox Lewis from the first time we were in Saudi Arabia. I think that's where I first met him. And then, others coming up to me saying, what's up, showing love. And I was kind of, just like in awe. I just sat there and, that's when I kind of realized, oh shit, this is huge. Because where else would you have that ever happen? Like all these names from boxing and MMA. I'm sure it can happen anywhere, but how often does that happen? I don't think at that level, that's the biggest I've been in, where it was just like the Avengers, fucking Endgames, that type shit. Oh, it was so fucking cool. Even that class photo we had, that was cool. I called it, Riyadh season, class of 2023. Because I bet you every year there'll be another load of maybe the same guys or added new guys or whatever. But it's just like being part of that group was cool, was special. And seeing the interactions between certain fighters and certain things. I have so many ones I don't even want to share with you guys because it's personal to me, but I'm just a fan of this fucking fight game. I'm just a fan. I just happen to become a champion and on my way to being a legend. So sometimes when I'm in certain rooms like that or meet certain people, they bring out the young me and I'm just like, and it was crazy.
Let's talk about Saudi Arabia in general. How was your experience and how did you find the people and the culture?
So Saudi, the people were awesome. That's one thing I'll say. I even gave a compliment to the Prince and His Excellency as well. But I said, I haven't had to turn down any photos in Saudi Arabia. I hadn't turned down any photos because everyone that approached me was so nice, so welcoming.
Let's go through the first few rounds before the knockdown. How did you feel the first few rounds went?
So I wasn't scoring the fight, but he was holding his own. It was good. He was doing the things they were working on backstage.
And after the knockdown?
I just lost my shit. I didn't know what was what after that. I was just like, yeah. Man, I'm just thinking about the moment again. What were you doing?
Oh, yeah, I was fucking losing my shit as well. It was fucking crazy.
Just a story behind it and to get to that moment. And then one thing as well, Tyson was like, it was a counter left hook, so it was a defensive shot. And then Tyson still felt the, oh, fuck. And then got up and does what he does. Tyson's a fucking beast, too. But still, even that moment when he got elbowed, he didn't even blink. The elbow just went, kadoosh. He didn't even blink. He just back forward. He's built different.
I don't think we've ever seen Francis rocked.
He's built different. Closest I can see he's being hurt was the first Stipe fight, where he was beaten. But
that was more exhaustion than anything.
Yeah, but again, most people from that exhaustion did quit or they get finished on the ground, and he just, nah.
Okay, so we come to the end of the fight. How were you feeling at the end of the fight?
I thought he won, but I was just like...
It's a close fight.
It's a close fight, but I felt if you were in the arena, if you were watching it, when you watch a fight, you can know who won. You just know who won. I wasn't even scoring the fight, but like I said, even them two, they know. You know who wins a fight because you're in there with that person, and those who are watching knew. But then I was very wary of the judges. I just knew boxing gonna boxing. Not saying MMA doesn't have it as well, of course, but imagine, I've been there before, I can relate, so I just knew. I wasn't confident in the judges because I knew for a guy with 0 boxing fights to come in there in his debut boxing fight, not even as an amateur, and beat the reigning lineal champion or whatever. The bureaucrats in boxing would not like that.
The third round, this whole narrative changed. Ngannou still in there and firing. Good combination. Fury launching the uppercut but missing with it. The better punches again from Ngannou in the exchange.
Yeah, big shots from Ngannou. And Tyson Fury comes back, tries to come back with an uppercut. Vincent Ngannou seems to be getting the better of it.
Ngannou starting to go to work again. Starting to let the punches go. Fury looks tired. Fury looks hurt. Uppercut goes in. Tyson Fury has to dig deep as he's ever had to dig with a minute to go in the 8th round. I just can't even imagine what Alexander Usyk's thinking right now. He's up lung flexing, crowd love him.
You gotta hit something in the body with a jam, bang, 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 bang.
What a big 3 minutes this is for Tyson Fury. Has he got to go for broke, Richie?
I think so. I think he's got to go for a knockout himself.
As Francis is being chanted around the arena, Tyson Fury still on the outside, still not committing himself in there. Ngannou lands right at the end of the 10th. Well, there's the final bell. We're going to go to the scorecards, and who knows? The Ngannou corner is celebrating. They think he's won it.
This is an incredible situation. Francis Ngannou, he boxed in a way that no one thought he probably would. He fooled everyone here.
Okay, let's get the result. Michael Buffer's ready.
Winner by split decision. Still undefeated from the United Kingdom, the WBC Heavyweight World Champion, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury!
I thought that Francis Ngannou won that fight. I think Tyson maybe overlooked him. We all thought Francis was going to come and swing. He boxed beautifully at times.
I thought Tyson Fury won. You know, he was throwing a lot of punches. He was getting that jab going.
I feel very disappointed for Francis Ngannou. I thought he put an incredible performance in, but for me, Francis Ngannou won that fight.
Here's what we're looking forward to next. Alexander Usyk against Tyson Fury. We're going to hear from them now.
Listen, it's been going on a long time. You were supposed to fight in April at Wembley. It never happened. Let's do the fight over here. His Excellency Turkey El-Sheikh is going to put the fight on for all the belts. The undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Let's go, my brother, let's go.
Alexander, let's go.
What did I tell you?
You did.
All right, I can't. Listen, speak for yourself. I don't want to talk to you, man.
But Tyson Fury, well, I mean, he took me by surprise a bit, Ngannou.
Listen, I know, but listen, all right? This is his first professional fight with the greatest fighter heavyweight to ever live, and he dropped him and gave him life to life.
Amazing.
Life to life in there.
Exactly. And Fury is going to fight Usyk. How does that go?
He beat Usyk.
And Ngannou, should he do more boxing?
Great fight, great fight. Francis was strong, structured, patient. Tyson didn't know what was coming, how to deal with him, or what to expect. Tell you what, heavyweight boxing is awesome, yeah. And add Ngannou into that mix now. Because there'll be no trouble to make Ngannou Joshua. Ngannou, all of them. Chisora here beside me. There'll be no issue.
Yes, Derek wants to work.
When are you going to fight KSI?
Tomorrow, if he's here tonight,
Where are you going to fight KSI?
Yeah, we're fighting him on the same card.
Yeah.
We're on the same card in match.
How was it in there tonight? He was obviously tougher than you thought he would be, I guess.
No, he was probably what I thought he would be. I knew he'd have a punch chance like the rest of them, and he was a decent fighter.
But I'll tell you what, it was a hell of a fight. It was an entertaining fight.
Yeah, listen, he was a good fighter, and probably have a rematch down the line somewhere. Well, that ought it.
I've just been into Tyson's dressing room, and he said maybe we could have a rematch. Would you be up for that?
Well, I don't make those decisions, sir. If I did, you already know the answer to that. Marcio Solomon from WBC, the president, he told him he's going to rate Francis in the top 10 of the heavyweights his first fight. He said, because you're better than a lot of the heavyweights in the world right now in boxing. But, at the end of the day, boxing showed that it's a business disguised as a sport the way they did Francis tonight. We should have got that victory, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Once Francis touched you with either hand, it changes people. And I felt like Tyson Fury felt that. The sky's the limit from here on out. The sky's the limit.
I didn't see that coming, that performance.
Well, you are not alone. So many people didn't see that coming.
When the verdict was announced, you looked very disappointed. Did you think you'd got it?
Yeah, I think I get it. I mean, I knocked him down in the second round, and then I get some good round that he was in deep trouble. So I definitely believe that I won this fight. It's hard for a new guy to come in and just make his rules.
Okay, and what's next for you now? I mean, we didn't know if this was going to be a one-off exhibition match.
No. Going back home with a bittersweet in my mouth, so I really want to come and reinstall it and make things right and get my victory.
Could you become world champion?
Yes, I could become it. I believe in it. That's why I'm here. If I didn't believe it, I wouldn't be here. It's about faith. So yes, I do believe in it.